So these formulas we're going to start here. Okay. Number one is triangle. Okay. All these formulas are very important, but a lot of these you don't have to memorize. Okay.
Right.
Triangle you have to memorize. Okay.
And its area equals 1/2 base times height. Yeah.
Times base times height. Right.
Right.
But the trapezoid you don't have to memorize. Here's why. All you have to do is cut it into two triangles. Okay. And you know the height will be same from either side, parallel. So height is h. Okay. The base is base 1 and base 2. So I'm going to color it into two triangles. Okay. Blue triangle and green triangle. So instead of memorizing this, you can just cut it into two triangles. Okay. And solve it. So the area for the green triangle would be base 2 times height times 1/2, right?
Right.
The area for the blue triangle would be 1/2 times base 1 times height. Okay.
All right. I got
These two, all you have to do is add them. Okay. So you don't have to memorize.
All right. I got you.
Number 3, I'm going to show you a technique, so you don't have to memorize that one either. If you have an aquarium, okay. Let's say this is 3, this is 2, this one the height is 1. Okay. You need to find the base area. With any types of cylindrical shape, first thing is find the base area. It's 3 times 2, right? The rectangular shape, right? The base area equals to 3 times 2, which is 6. Now all you have to do is multiply with the height. So that's the secret. You don't have to memorize 10 different formulas for cylindrical shapes. Just know that you have to get the base area, multiply with the height. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 6 times 1 equals to 6. Okay.
Right.
And this is true for any kind of shape. Even if it's a cylindrical shape, all you have to know is the base is a circle. It's going to be pi r square multiplied with h.
Right.
If you have a like star aquarium, all you have to do is get the area of the star. Okay. What is the area of the star? Let's say it's 50. Okay.
Right.
Height is 10. So the volume of water in there is going to be, this is 50 feet, this is 10 feet, it's going to be 500 cubic feet, right?
Right.
Volume will be, again, base area times height.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's move on. This will be true for any kind of shape. If it was triangular, it doesn't matter what shape it is, as long as it's cylindrical. Okay? So you don't have to memorize number 3. Okay? You don't have to memorize number 4 either. The technique is this. Whenever you have, let's say you bake a cake. Okay. This is, let's say 5. This is 2. This is, let's say 2 inches. Okay?
Right.
3. 5 by 4 and 2. Okay. Now, it's easy to get the volume of the cake, right?
Right.
All you have to do is multiply.
5 times 4 times 2, 40.
5 times 4 is the base area, times 2, which is 40. Okay, now, when you bake a cake, you taste some corners, it's so delicious, you don't want to give it to your friend. Okay? You want to eat it yourself. So what you do is, you cut off all the sides and make a pyramid cake and give it to him. You know? And he's all happy that, you know, it's a nice looking cake. But do you know what proportion you had and what proportion he got?
No.
You got 2/3 of it. And the cone is, the pyramid is 1/3. Okay?
All right.
That's true for all kinds of shape. Whenever you cut it off and make a pyramid or cone or something out of it, okay, even if it's a circle, let's say if you go to an ice cream store, okay, and the ice cream store asks you, would you like a cup or a cone? And you say cone. Do you know what proportion of ice cream you got? 1/3. If it's the same height, of course. That's shorter.
Right.
But if it's the same height, you basically got 1/3 of the ice cream. Okay? So you don't have to memorize number 4 either. All you do is 1/3. Okay? So if they give you, ask you the volume of the cone, just get a cylinder volume, and then make 1/3 of it. So the cylinder was pi r squared times h, right?
Right.
That's it. So if it was a pyramid, get 1/3 of the base times, well, base is you can say base area times height. Okay? Or any other kind of shape. Even if it's a triangular shape and it's a pyramid like that, triangular pyramid, it's 1/3. 1/3 of the cylinder.
All right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2, 3, and 4, you can, if you get this concept, you don't have to memorize these crazy formulas. Okay.
All right.
Number 5, you sort of have to memorize this formula, unless you know calculus. If you know calculus, there is a way to go around it. Okay, because surface area and volume is like surface area is actually a derivative of volume. But if you don't know it, you just have to memorize it. So unfortunately, volume of sphere equals to 4/3 pi r cube. Okay, and the surface area equals to 4 pi r square. If you knew derivative, I'd say just the surface area is the derivative of the volume. So the 3 up front is 4 pi r square. But if you don't know, you just have to memorize these two. But good thing is it's rarely asked. It's not a common question. But I guess for your class you may need it. Okay, surface area of a right circular cylinder. This one, I don't want you to memorize this one either. Okay?
All right.
What you can do is you can just like let's say you have a Coke can. You cut it open, okay? And spread, cut up the body. Okay, say Coke like here, and the whole thing. You get a rectangle, right? So
Right.
you want to know how much tin does it have? That's the surface area, right? So this is height. Okay? And this way, this is basically the circumference of the circle. So this is 2 pi r, right?
Right.
And what's the area of this circle? Pi r square. What's the area of that circle? Pi r square. So basically there are 3 parts to it. Okay? The top of the Coke needs this much tin. The bottom of the Coke can needs this much tin. Okay? And the middle is a rectangle. And the rectangle is what? Base times height. So base is 2 pi r. The height is height, right? So
Right.
you can use common sense to break it down into 3 parts and do it, right? So you don't have to memorize number 7 either. Okay? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, number 8. I'm video recording it, so I can send it to you then, so you can kind of review it later, right?
Right.
Okay, simple interest. Interest equals to principal times interest times time. Total interest. Interest rate times time. Okay. Say if you invest $100, 5% interest rate, 105 for 7 years, you multiply with 7. So the interest rate is going to be $35. So you're going to earn $35. That's it. Okay. For compound interest, it works a little bit differently. Let's say if you invest $100 today, so time 0, time 1, and time 2. So you invest $100. Okay, it goes to, let's say it's 5% interest rate.
Right.
So if it goes up 5%, $105. Then it goes up another 5%, right?
Right.
Now this extra $5 got reinvested again. So it's not only extra $5 out of this $100. This $5 will make some extra money too. Okay? So that will be, so you have to multiply 105. If you for the first year, all you have to do is multiply 105 once, and you have $105. The second year, what you do is $100, you multiply it twice. 105, 105. Okay, you do that, it should be 110, 25. And you can also write it as this: 100, 1.05 square. Okay, so this is like the time. So every year you just increase it by 1. Okay, so this goes up faster and faster. Make sense? That is this formula, compound interest formula. This is an important formula to know. Okay?
Right. All right.
And what's the last one? Free fall from height. I can even read it. Is this U equals to, what is that?
Solve for S equals H minus 1/2 GT squared.
Okay. So this is your, I don't know, have you taken physics?
Yeah.
Okay, in physics you must have gone over this, right?
Well, I'm taking physics now.
Okay, so you may not have gone over this. So this is just a basic formula. You can, just plug in some of the values. The gravitation force, you just plug in the rate, meter or feet, whatever is given in the question, and plug in the height, plug in the time, and you should have this. Okay.
All right.